I mean, I think I feel the same way. So just thanks so much for having my work here and coming in here and seeing all this work. It's such a strong show, and to see such diverse work, it's just really exciting to as representative of the field. You know, I love seeing installation work. I feel like when my work's in a gallery, it's kind of it's a way station, right? It has a home in the studio, and then hopefully someone takes it with them, right? Maybe buys it. I mean, if you steal it, that's still a compliment. Right?
Just don't steal it from here.
Yeah. And I think that's the next place is it's home with whoever has it, right? You know, I make pots because there's this opportunity to interact with the person using it, and I feel like we get to cheat, right? If you go to the Met and you go up and you want to touch like a Van Gogh, or you know, oh, there's a texture to it, you're not going to be in the Met for very long, right? But our pots, you know, they're meant to be handled. It's a cup that has a handle on it. You're meant to interact with it, and by doing that, right, if it's something you use, you invest yourself in it, and these objects become witnesses, right? They see your life day after day, and it's just amazing how invested people become in them. When I worked for a potter after college, I used to always think it was funny. People would come in with these broken pieces of a mug, right? And they'd walk through the gallery, all these new pots they could buy, right? Come to the back and say, "Can you fix this? Can you make another just like it?" And man, there's a new one, go get one. And then finally it dawned on me that, wow, that's amazing. This person is so attached to this, so invested in it, right? And so I like sort of setting up that opportunity. For people to have that object that hopefully it makes like every day just a little bit more beautiful, a little better. Yeah. So I mean, this work in particular, it's work that I started making. And these are mine, these green things. Right? Last summer, sort of a new body of work, and thinking about how do I build up layers and depth with the decoration, starting with a dark clay and then putting a white clay over it, and brushwork decoration that, you know, just looking through history. Like you said, we have 10,000 years of humans working with clay to look at. So that decoration comes from an Iranian water wheat decoration. About 1,000 years ago it was popular, and it still is, I guess. And so, you know, sort of taking that, reinterpreting it, looking at it, figuring it out. And then, like this bowl, still has some writing on it. My previous work had a lot more writing, and I think I'm working back towards that. But the writing, usually people think it's that I'm writing to you, right? But I'm not. I'm talking to the pots as I make them, right? Because for me, I feel like you know, just sort of bringing them to life, and then when someone has them and they're using them and they've invested that part of them, like it really is alive. It's an object that becomes alive as a witness to what you've done. You know? And I think it's such a cool opportunity to get to do that and to have that interactive thing. They're not done until you take it home and start using it. So I mean, that's what my work is about. I guess also I teach at the Polk State College, so I'm pretty local over in Winter Haven. Always come visit, come see me if you're around. And I mean, there's still 2 more pots that need to be adopted. So, but again, thank you so much for having me here, and I'll stop now.